Let me start with a question that feels a little uncomfortable. If you make a decent salary, why does it still feel like your money disappears the moment it arrives? Not in a dramatic way, not because you're reckless, but in a quiet, confusing way, where you're working, earning, paying everything on time, and somehow still not moving forward. Most people assume that means they're bad with money, but that's usually not what's happening. What's happening is simpler. Your lifestyle is just louder than your income. Relatable scenario. Imagine someone in their early 30s living in a major US or European city. They make around $70,000 a year. After taxes, that's roughly $4,300 a month. On paper, that's a solid income. Now, let's look at what that money is already committed to. Rent or mortgage, $1,600. Car payment, $480. Car insurance and fuel, $220. Student loan, $300. Phone, internet, subscriptions, $180. Health insurance or medical, $250. Groceries, $500. Eating out, coffee, small lifestyle spending, $400. Credit card minimums, $220. That's about $4,150, which means after earning what society would call good money, there's about $150 left. Not because of one big mistake, not because of gambling or irresponsibility, just normal life. And that $150 is supposed to handle emergencies, savings, and future goals. This is where the stress comes from. Not low income, but a lifestyle that quietly grew faster than income. The hidden financial mistake. The mistake most people make isn't overspending. It's committing too much of your future income to your past decisions. Every monthly payment is a promise you made to your past self. A nicer apartment, a better car, a few upgrades to keep up with friends, coworkers, or social media. None of them feel reckless, but together they lock your income into a financial box. You don't feel poor, you feel trapped. Simple math. Let's take just one part of that, the car. A $480 monthly car payment over 5 years is nearly $29,000. Add insurance, interest, and maintenance, and it easily crosses $40,000 for something that loses value every year. That $40,000 didn't just buy transportation, it bought a quieter form of stress. Because now, every month, before you even see your paycheck, a piece of it already belongs to the past. The psychological reason. This happens because of something very human. We compare our income to other people's lifestyles, not their financial reality. You see coworkers with nicer cars, friends in better apartments, people on social media traveling and upgrading everything. So, when you get a raise, your brain doesn't think, this improves my financial future. It thinks, now I can live like them. Not because you're shallow, because you're wired to belong. Lifestyle inflation isn't about greed. It's about identity. Long-term impact. The problem is that when your lifestyle rises with every raise, your financial stress stays the same. You earn more, but you owe more. So you feel exactly where you were, just with nicer stuff. Years pass, your income increases, but your freedom doesn't. That's how people making $40,000 and people making $100,000 can feel equally stuck. Different numbers, same pressure. Shift in perspective. Financially intelligent people don't think in terms of what they can afford this month. They think in terms of how much future they're buying with today's decisions. They don't ask, can I pay this? They ask, what will this quietly cost me over the next 10 years? It's not about deprivation. It's about keeping your income quieter than your lifestyle so your future can speak louder. Conclusion, plus soft CTA. You're not bad with money. You're just living in a world that teaches you to spend first and think later. Once you see that, the pressure starts to make sense, And when things make sense, they stop feeling so overwhelming. If this perspective helped you see your own finances a little more clearly, you can like the video or subscribe for more calm, honest conversations like this.